In the next 10 minutes, I'm gonna show you how to go from this to this. Even if you have no experience and you've never created music before in your life. To get started, let's click on that red Create button in the top right-hand corner of your BandLab screen. We're gonna select New Project, and we're gonna start by selecting Instruments. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna create a melody. Now, a melody has two parts to it, rhythm and then notes. So we're gonna start with a rhythm. So we're gonna go into the MIDI editor down here, and we're gonna find C5. We're going C, down 1, down 2. We're gonna go to the group of the 3 black keys, and if you're counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, we're going to the one that's in the middle between the second and the third. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create a little rhythm here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select my little pencil icon up here. I'm actually going to just like randomly click here. And by the way, if you click down, you can just use your keyboard. I'm just using the arrows on my keyboard to bring things up and down if you click in the wrong place, until I get to 3. So I'm gonna keep going until I get to 3. Just like randomly clicking. Again, if you put it in the wrong place, just click up. Now, if you're saying, well, what makes a good rhythm? If you can kind of bop your head to it and it feels like a little bit of a groove, that's a great place to start. Cool. I'm down with that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to switch out of that little pencil tool into our pointer tool. Now we got our pointer tool. We're going to bring our cursor or our pointer right here over this line. You'll see that it changes shape right here. Once it changes shape, click and then drag this out to 5. You can see this is 5 right here. We've dragged it out to 5. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click over here. So I'm clicking, and now I'm mousing up and I'm dragging like this. That's going to select all of these. Then on Mac, I'm going to do Command C. On Windows, you're going to do Control C. That's going to copy it. And now I'm going to drag this little line right here. I'm going to go find this little line wherever it is. It might be over here. And if it's over here, well, you see, you can just kind of click over here. So I'm going to click here, boom, 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 boom. Cool. I'm going to click right on 3. You'll see it kind of locks in like a magnet on 3. Boom. Now I'm going to do Command V for Mac, Control V for Windows, and that's going to paste it. So now we are going to drag this little red bar up here in the top left-hand corner. We're going to click this and drag this out so it's also at 5. Now if we hit play, it's going to loop this 1 through 5 business. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 5 possible notes. We're going to use the notes of A, C, D, E, and G. But we're never going to skip more than 1. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go start with our C. There's our C right there. If you're wondering what this one is right here, this one is D, this one is E, this one is G, and then the pattern repeats. So that's G, that's E, that's D, that's C. You can think about the group of 2 black notes. You can use all 3 notes around that. And then the group of 3 black keys, you're just going to use the middle 2. Now I'm just going to kind of like randomly drag these around. So I'm going to click 1. I'm going to go to D, C, and if you're not sure what line you've actually put it on, you can click on it and it'll actually highlight it over here for you. Here's that was A. I'm going to go to D here, E, D, C, G. You can repeat 2 notes in a row, G, G, E. Oop, and if you get 2 notes in a row, you just double click on that, it'll make it disappear. R to A. Let's do C8. Now let's listen to that. So I'm going to click, drag this line back here to 1, and then I'm going to tap the spacebar on my keyboard to hit play. Now if you also want to figure out a fast way to get back to 1, just click this little button right here. That'll bring it back to 1. Now I'm going to just tap my spacebar or hit this little play button. All right, that's sounding like something. Now, you can have this be any instrument you want. I'm just showing you with piano, literally any instrument, this works. I'm going to drag this little blue area all the way out to 9. Drag this out to 9. And now I'm going to click behind the last note, drag, grab all these notes. I'm going to Command C if I'm on Mac, Control C if I'm on Windows, go to 5. Now once I'm on 5, I'm going to Command V if I'm on Mac, Control V if I'm on Windows. I'm just going to change this last part here. So from 7.3 to 9 is the only thing I'm going to change. Come up here to the top left-hand corner. I'm going to click drag this red line. So we have 1 to 9 all in red. And I'm going to tap my back to beginning button, and I'm going to hit my space bar on my keyboard to play. All right, now it's time for a different instrument. So I'm going to come up here and click Add Track. I'm going to select Virtual Instruments. And for this, you can pick whatever you want here. I'm going to pick, let's do violin section. All right, now I'm going to select the MIDI editor, and we're actually going to create something called chords. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down to, here it says C4, C4, down 1, down 2 white keys. And this is where I'm going to put my first note. And what I'm going to do is, after I put it down, I'm going to bring my cursor so it's just behind it. And I'm going to drag this out until it gets to 2. I'm going to go to C4, again click, and then I'm going to go up to E. So that's going to count the 2 black keys. It's going to be the one right above the 2 black keys. Now that's a little bit louder than the piano because there's 3 notes playing at once. So I'm actually going to turn this down. Turn down a little bit more, -12. Up just a little bit more to -10. Great. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click behind here, grab all these, Command C if I'm on Mac, Control C if I'm on Windows. I'm going to drag this out to 5. Click right at 2, so I get this white line at 2. I'm going to paste it. So I'm going to Command V, Control V. Now I'm going to hit down 1 time, 2 times on my keyboard arrows on my computer keyboard. And then I'm going to change 1 note. So I'm going to, instead of having this be on the black key, I'm going to bring it up so it's on the white key. So we got white key G, white key B, white key D. Now I'm going to copy this. I'm going to click, drag, select all of these, Command C, Control C. I'm going to click on 3. Command V, Control V, 2 times down on your computer keyboard, right? So here's up 2, down 2. Click on 4, Command V. Come up here, and I'm going to bring our cursor up till we got the 1 arrow, click, drag it out until it gets to 9, and now let's listen. Pretty. All right, let's add a bass into this, like something a little rumbly, a little cool. So, by the way, you pick any instrument sound you want. I'm just going with what I feel like doing today. Add track, virtual instrument. Now here, I'm gonna look for something that has some bass in it. All right, I'm gonna do full brass. We're gonna see what happens here. I've not used this before. We're gonna go to MIDI editor. Now I'm gonna come down to C3, and then I'm gonna count down from C3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to drag the note out so it takes up all the way from 1 to 2. Now I'm going to drag this yellow line so it goes all the way to 5. I'm going to grab this, Command C, Control C. I'm going to click on number 2. I'm going to paste. I'm going to go down 2. I'm going to click on 3. I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to go to 4. Paste, down 2. And we're going to turn that back to -7. Get that 1 arrow up here, click drag. Let's listen to that. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Even more. All right, now what I want to do here is I'm actually going to take this instrument and I'm going to double it. So I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to select duplicate. And what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to change the instrument sound. So I'm going to click on Instrument, bottom left-hand corner, and I want to add a flute. Now I'm going to turn this up and I'm going to put this to the right just a little bit so we can hear it by itself. And there you go. 10 minutes, you got your own track. And again, your melody is going to be different than my melody. You just click around, find something that sounds cool, move the notes around, follow the rules I just shared with you. And here you go. You got a beautiful, fantastic piece of music. Congratulations, you did it. I'll see you in the next one. If you're a gamer who wants to create your own music, click here to get the free starter pack that's going to help you take your music to the next level now. Again, click here.